Hello, everyone's. I am here for the Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 12, Episode 8. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you a family member, you one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all notice something different? Yes, your girl's lighting situation is on point. Got an early Christmas present from my brother. I finally got me a ring light so I don't have to use this little standing lamp anymore. And when I tell y'all it makes a difference, it does. So I know y'all ain't even here for that. I'll probably do a little review for that later on. But let's get on into the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So we starting off with Will asking Cynthia's family, do they approve of him becoming a member of the family? Like, I'm not going to ask for her hand in marriage. I'm going to ask y'all, how would y'all feel if I joined the family? Her mom says yes. Other members of the family says yes. Okay, this is what we're going to do. So he takes Noel and his two daughters to a little jewelry shop so they can help him pick out the ring that he wants to propose to Cynthia with. Now, y'all know for the past 7 episodes, Cynthia, she has been wanting to get proposed to. She even called herself thirsty. So I was like, okay, this is good. And I like that he, added Noel and his daughters in the, okay, so I want to propose to her. Yes, the family then already said yes. You welcome to join the family. So okay, now we're gonna bring Noel and his daughters in so y'all can participate in meet him getting the ring for Cynthia. And I was like, I like that. Noel says that she's happy that they're getting together. They're in love. They're happy. So that's all the things that matters to her. Now over at Portia and PJ have made Dennis a little birthday cake. Now, after the therapy session, I guess he figured, okay, we back together now, so I can go ahead and get you a new ring so we can get re-engaged. But she's still trying to take it slow. She's not trying to rush back into a relationship, but she does want to know that, PJ, she was looking out for you, even though PJ, she was 8 months old, or however month old she is, 3 months, 8 months, I don't remember. But she done made you this birthday cake. Now, this does not mean that we jumping back into a relationship. This is mean we're taking baby steps so we can get there. We still need a lot more counseling, and I need to know that I can trust you. That's what she needs. Moving over there to Todd and Candy, he wants to name the new restaurant, this new Mexican restaurant, the Olay restaurant. This is what he wants. But she's like, you got so much stuff going on right now. We already have, the original OLG. Then we got a second OLG. Now you trying to have a spot right next to that one that serves only breakfast. Then you done went out here and bought a truck because you trying to get us to the trucking business. I don't know exactly what that means, but maybe it could mean, okay, I need you to haul some wood to my house and it's a lot of wood, you can bring that. Or like, I'll be watching sometimes Texas Flip and Move where they take a house and they literally take it off the concrete slabs, lift it up and transfer it to another location. I don't know if it's that, but they have a trucking business going on. And now the Olay restaurant has been sitting for 6 months and you have not done anything with it. Now, she feels that he is trying to prove something to her family and to the world that he's just not sitting back and just, living off of candy. He's trying to make some money for himself. So it's just not like this is, even though I've made this money and it's our money, but I've done this myself and I'm not just, leeching off of you and using your money. And this is why I want to backtrack on. This is why I think he's somewhat hard on Kayla because he doesn't want her to just be sitting around and be spoiled and not know what to do in life. Like, what if all this money just goes away? Are you going to have any skills to take care of yourself? Yeah, you can go your birthday. Yeah, you getting you a nice little car. Christmas time, we getting you a nice little gift. But as far as you coming to me, I need $1,500 for this? Like, no, you need to work for what you want. Like, I'll give you what you need, but you work for what you want. I don't want you to just be out here spoiled with no skills out here in life. You always coming to us for things. So I kind of understand if that's where he was coming from. He wants her to be independent. Yes, I would like, it's your birthday. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. Birthday time, yes, you getting something nice. Christmas, yeah, you getting something nice. But if you just coming to me like, I need X amount of dollars because of this, like, no, you need to work for that X amount of dollars. So I guess that's where it's coming from. But he's still trying to prove to, Mama Joyce, her family, in the world that he not just sitting back and just, living off of candy. He's making businesses for himself. Even though it's their money, it's like something he's done himself. I was like, okay, I get that. So it's the time for Cynthia's wine bar event. Now, even though Nene did not attend, she sends Cynthia a letter, and I'm paraphrasing. I know we going through it right now, but I'm very proud of all of the endeavors that you're doing. Congratulations on your like wine bar situation. Even though we're not friends, shout out to you. That's basically paraphrasing. Now, Cynthia, she's getting all teary-eyed. And Portia's like, you over getting teary-eyed over a note, some cheese and crackers after all the mess she done said? Like, see, Portia, she's still not here for Nene after Nene called her fat after she just got done having her baby. Like, she not here for Nene. I don't know what this is going to take for her and Nene to be back on one accord, but right now, some cheese and crackers is not going to do it. No, ma'am. Now, Mike had already pulled Candy to the side because I guess, Candy's one for, okay, I done showed up, I done made an appearance, and I done made at least 2 circles around so I could show my face and I'm out. But he was like, I need you to stay here. Something gonna happen. So she put that as, oh my goodness, is he about to propose to Kenya? So she texts Kenya, propose to Cynthia. My bad. She texts this to Kenya, and the first thing Kenya does when she sees Cynthia, oh my God, I think he's about to propose. Like, Candy's looking like, why would you say that? No, we need to jump to another subject. She pulls Kenya to the side, and she was like, girl, what are you doing? I told you that not for you to run and go tell Cynthia. What are you doing? You gonna ruin the surprise. But she's like, no, her mom's not even here. Things like that. I was like, ma'am, this was supposed to be a surprise, and me telling you was not for you to go run and tell that to Cynthia. Ma'am, like, what are you doing? She was upset. She had to go outside and talk to Ty. She was like, bruh, paraphrasing them, bruh. I told Kenya that I think that Mike might be proposing, and she ran right to Cynthia with the information. She's like, what she do? He was like, what she do that for? It's like, I don't know. I'm mad right now. I'm heated right now. Like, I need to calm down right now. I was like, okay, Kenya, calm down. So Mike comes in and he does I'm gonna make a proposal, and everybody's like, oh, what's going on? I just want to shout out, paraphrasing it, I want to shout out Cynthia for her wine bar situation and, her doing her thing. And then his daughters and Noel come in and they give him a ring. He get down on bended knee. He proposes. Everybody, they falling out. They clapping. They clutching their pearls because they so happy. And now somebody brought out 2 hearts. One of the hearts, it says Cynthia Noel. And the other side, it says Mike, Kayla, and whatever his other daughter's name was, and they came together, and I think it said family in the middle. I was like, that is so cute. Like, 2 families come together as one big family. I was so here for that. I was like, okay, that's cute. Mm-hmm. I was happy about that. I really was. Okay, yeah. Now, lastly, Kenya, Mark, Cynthia, Mike, Candy, and Ty, they all go out on a triple date. Now, off the bat, I was surprised that Mark wanted to go on a triple date because mainly when he is in town, he's all about where's Brooklyn at. I'm about to be hanging out with Brooklyn. Me and Brooklyn, we going to a stroll in the park. Kenya, you do whatever it is that you need to do. We out here. It's never just him and Kenya or him, Kenya, and another couple. So I was surprised that he wanted to go on an actual factual date. But hey. So we get to talking about proposals and everything and how Cynthia was happy about her proposal. But before Mark and Kenya got there, Candy and Ty and Cynthia and Mike were kind of talking about how, Kenya came up and was talking about it. And she was like, yeah, what was up with that? But, Kenya came in, so they couldn't talk about that no more. So they're talking about, yeah, I'm so happy. And Kenya's like, okay, next stop is wedding. I done already, as soon as I got home, I got the book out. She's already planning Cynthia's wedding. I was like, Cynthia ain't even had time to marinate good in the, be getting proposed to. Well, Kenya already out here trying to, plan her wedding. And then we find out that Kenya didn't get the actual proposal. She showed up to Mike's spot. He opened the door. She was there. He ran and got her ring. Was like, okay, it's official now. He didn't get down on bending knee. He didn't say, will you marry me? It was like, it's official now. Nothing romantic at all. Now, y'all, I remember when my husband proposed to me. We was at church. And I was just in town visiting. And we were getting my hotel situation together. And I thought we had been talking, but I was listening, but not listening. And he was getting up. And I thought he was about to print out, my reservation and all that stuff. So I was like, when he was getting up, when I'm telling you everything went in slow motion, it was like he was getting up and I was like, it'd be funny if he was going to propose. And then it was like, I seen him get on the knee. Then I seen her ring. Then I seen him say, will you marry me? It was like slow motion. It was like, he's getting up. Oh my goodness, he is on his knee. Oh my goodness, there is a ring. Oh my goodness, he is asking me to marry him. It was like, I keep on saying slow motion. I said yes, and I went to the phone, and I ran and called my mama, but for whatever reason, she was not answering her phone, so I had to call my brother. I ran, I was like, he asked me to marry him. I said yes. Put mom on the phone. So he had to go run in another room, go to where my mom was at, go run and tell her what was going on. Happy. He gave me a ring. And in the midst of all this, I wasn't thinking clearly because I remember him saying, he wanted to get married and he had, purchased a ring that he thought that I would like when we was just discussing marriage. But, when he proposed, it's like, yeah, I got this morning. My mind totally forgot that he had already said he had already got a ring and, he was making payments on it. It wasn't until like 3 days later, he's like, I got you a ring. I was like, when? He's like, 3 days ago. It's just been sitting there. I was like, what? He was going to wait till the day of the wedding to bring it out, y'all. And my ring, I will show y'all, but my hands is a little bit ashy right now. And I just don't want people to come for me. But this is what my ring looks like. Okay, y'all just go ahead and drag me. It is cold and I have already lotioned up. But, yeah, I don't know if y'all can see because of the ring light. It is very beautiful. Excuse the hand. I lotioned up less than 20 minutes ago. But for whatever reason, it is cold in my house. Even though the heater is on and it's like 60 degrees outside. But it's still cold in my house with the heat on. This ain't about me. Anyway, back to them. So Kenya, she's going down of the happiest days of her life. Now that goes winning Miss USA, then getting married. Now Brooklyn did not make it into the top 2. I would think it was like, the birth of our daughter, us getting wedding, us getting married, then, Miss USA. But no, Miss USA, us getting married. Brooklyn didn't even make the top 2. And I was like, oh. Didn't make the list. Oh, okay. They talk about are Cynthia and Mike going to have premarital counseling, and they talked about a prenup, and they have both been married, and Mike was like, yes, I'm here for premarital counseling, and Kenya and Mark talk about how they didn't want to prenup. He was like, we never discussed a prenup because if we talk about a prenup, then I don't need to be with you. These two started going back and forth, and for whatever reason, it started to go a little bit left, and we was seeing, I guess, how they are in, like, when they by themselves, and it was a little, like, ooh, because it can't get names right, and Kenya's confessional, she is, I don't know why, but she's laughing, because she's talking about something. Mark is the kind of person that he will pick up some dirt off the ground and throw it in your face, and I'm sitting there like, has he done that to you, ma'am? That's not nothing funny. Just somebody throwing dirt at you. That's not right. That's something. That's creepy. That's wrong. And you laughed about it. Made it weird. Mark says he don't like how Kenya is flashy because that's not him. He was saying how he even liked Nene. Like when he first met Nene, she was like, hi, my name is Nene. This is my husband Greg. And he's like, that he thought that was cool. She's like, even though she was talking about an unborn child, he's like, yeah, that was messed up. And she did apologize to you. She's like, no, she didn't. He's like, well, that's what you told me. So are you saying that you lied to me? Is that what you're saying? It was starting to get really cringe, really, really cringy. It was like, then Kenya gets up and she gets to toasting everybody. She even gave Cynthia, Mike, Candy, and Todd, they props at this table, and not once did she say, Mark, the love of my life, the father of my child, I love you so much. She didn't do that, and I was like, man, That household right there, I don't know what's going on. So y'all, that was basically the gist. Y'all, I am loving this new lighting situation because when I tell you I made a little demo video and I was like, this looks so much better than the little raggedy situation I had going on. Yeah, so that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It is free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, you can share it with your people, and you can come over and be one of my people. If you are already a family member of one of my peoples, oh, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over here and be one of my people by hitting that icon above. Now, this is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.